On the shores of Lake Erie here in the city of rock and roll. Our coverage of the NFL brings us to Huntington Bank Field. One final month to push for the playoffs or start preparing for the future. Here we go in Week 14. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They start the drive with Hall. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
They give on second to Hall. He's foray up the middle, and that's about 3. That was Jonathan Allen on the tackle.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll throw it. This is reeled in by Wilson. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. It's a gain of 12 there. And it's good enough for a New York first down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Hall takes it straight ahead. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Hall gets it again on 2nd down. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
This dude was just not going to be stopped. Not by the first defender. Heck, not even by the second one who was able to bring him down. No, it took a few shots before this crew could finally get this beast down.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll give the Jets a first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They go right back to Hall. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
First down. Hall gets it again. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Hall will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
They'll try and punch it in. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Jets finish up an excellent opening series. Now Cairo Santos on to add the PAT. And he sends the point after right through the uprights. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Plowing up the middle. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
Set. Unlock line. Unlock line.
They give it to him again. And a short gain only as he gets up to the 37. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. Called that a punt of 47 yards. And it'll be Jets football. Ball at the 33 for first down. On the counter, Hall. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Stopped by Deion Henley. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Hall once more. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Call it 1 yard there. So consecutive 1-yard runs brings up 3rd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
Here he is on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Browns get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You can see it right off the snap. They got a really good read on where that was designed to go. Having that extra defensive back, that nickel coverage, so critical on that interception. Give that defense coordinator some credit. Had the right plan, the right personnel. These guys on the field made the right play.
Let's go now. Go.
First down, Howell. He sends this one to the end zone. Big gain downfield. And he will score. It's a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll start this one out with Hall. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Stopped by Deion Henley. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to Huntington Bank Field after this. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They have 2nd and 9 for their first play. Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
Play action on 1st down. He fires one deep down the left. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Browns take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right? You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
And just gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Jets take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy out, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up. That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it. But these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut. 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And they're going to bring him down at the 36. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, he put some heat on this deep ball. Left side.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. From the gun, it's Hall. And he's going to fight his way down to the 35-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9. Hall running between the tackles. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Putting a receiver in motion. 3rd and long for him here. Oh no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. And the Browns get it back after making their 3rd first-half interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought. The defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Running back sent in motion. Howell out of the shotgun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Howell now, 3rd and long. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Went way outside there trying to work that sideline, Brock. But by the time the ball had arrived, well, the defender had to knock that ball out.
I think you see my reaction in the booth every time
I do.
we see that throw, because I can close my eyes and remember the terror that I felt as a quarterback when you let that ball go and you're throwing it all the way to the boundary. There's some risk reward, and that time, well, there was no reward.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Officially just a 26-yard punt. And they're going to take over possession. Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. This is Hall. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. 2nd and 13. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. So it's the 2-minute warning here from Cleveland. The Jets trying to make some noise before halftime. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Browns are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, just when you think things can't get any worse, Brock, I am not sure what you call it, because I don't think I've ever called it 4 straight drives ending in an interception.
Oh, as a former QB, Kate, I know exactly what to call this. A nightmare. 4 pick games are a rarity, and you never see it happen on consecutive drives. And at this...
Touchdown, Cleveland! The Browns get some late points and the lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. Return coming from the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Running this with Hall. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Finds his target, Hall. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. The Jets take their first time out. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. It's Hall on the carry. He still has room inside the 30. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. They'll come up 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Stopped by Deion Henley.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline and his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that.
And he will take it in. Touchdown, New York. The Jets earn the chance to tie it before halftime. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return starts from the goal line. Oh, he lost it on the hit! And they steal it back on the return. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. And he will score. It's a New York touchdown. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. How quickly things can change, partner. The pain from being taken down that prior play, yeah, I imagine that's gone and forgotten now, and it's been replaced by the adrenaline from finding the end zone there.
Yeah, that defense could have certainly used the pass rush from the previous play because that quarterback had plenty of time to scan the field and make a throw, and he gets an immediate measure of revenge for that sack.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. Returnable from the 1. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on first down. All right, some adjustments in store, no doubt about that. They're headed to the locker room trailing as he kneels to end this first half. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, set.
Powell from the gun. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Up the sideline, past the 45. And he gets it forward to the 46-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that gives the Browns a first.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a third down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White.
Well, that's now his second time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the second on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Here's second and 7. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
Kate, speaking from experience here, what happens now with the third sack allowed, especially on an early down like that, is that head coach and coordinator going to have a conversation? Okay, we got to fix this. Do we slide? Do we chip? Do we keep more people in? Because the one thing you can't do is keep getting your quarterback hit.
16 yards on the play. And it's good enough for a New York first down. He'll throw it. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Halfway to the marker, it's second and 5. Here's Hall. And they make the play at the 23, a gain of only a little. They manage a single yard that time. They're going to have to solve third down and 4. One's out and cut on the right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Cairo Santos now to try the field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. Carney's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Evans now to return. And look at this return. And he's all the way up across the 40 before heading out of bounds.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
18, right here. Come on, set. Ready.
And the shotgun, Howell. Gets this to Bateman. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Warriors 70. Here we go, set. Go.
Now Howell to throw. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. It'll be a punt of 39 yards in the end. And it's going to be their football coming up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They start the drive with Hall. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field. Well, partner, they say there's holding on every play. You just got to look for it, right? That time, though, we did not have to look too hard.
Let's go.
1st down, he'll throw it. Hall there to haul it in. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Hall takes it straight ahead. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing deep down. Oh no, they get him yet again. Greg Newsome has it. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running
Yep.
it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And he just sends it over the end zone. No threat of a return at all, but now they're going to spot the ball at the 30 to begin the drive.
Ready up.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Hall on the give. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Here's 2nd and 11. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Pass play coming here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. A quick 3 plays, Brock, and we have arrived at 4th down just like that as he comes through with some contact to break up what looked like a catch.
Hey, guess what, Kate? These guys aren't getting paid by the down defensively. They want to get themselves off the field in as few snaps as possible, and there was no way they were letting this drive extend beyond a 3 and out.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. It's scored as a 51-yard punt, and the Browns will go on offense. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Right up the gut. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on 1st down. You just want some yards to set up an easier 2nd down play. But they will take that execution every time.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Second down now, 7 to go. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. That's going to be a gain of 6, and they need only inches now here on 3rd down.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat.
Howell now. He fires one deep down the middle. They connect on the deep shot. And he's got it. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take a 4th quarter lead. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups. And when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
That one splits the uprights. And the Browns take a 4-point lead. The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Didn't make an effort to hit the landing area at all, so they're going to gift them a drive starting at the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Wilson's got it. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he'll go out of bounds close to that 35-yard line. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. They run. Here's Hall. And it's barely anything on that run, and we've reached the 2-minute warning. Second down now, 7 to go. Back to throw. That's complete to Wilson. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down. Here's a give to Hall. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign that they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2. The Jets take their 1st time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. To throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he will score and give him the lead in the final minute. So what a finish this is shaping up to be. The late touchdown here, Brock, moves them in front.
And week to week, what a pleasure it is for us to call these games. We never know what kind of game we're going to get. This one's been everything you could have wanted. And now, even though they've taken the lead, there's still enough time on that other sideline for them to go mount a response.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Here's Carter on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. An alert play defensively there. He got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down.
Come on. Set 79 Broncos.
Here he is to throw. And that one is picked off. But wait a second. Oh, he came down out of bounds, so that's just going to be incomplete.
You know, that's a nice job by the defense, Kate, to actually use the 12th defender, and that is the sideline. That throw didn't give the receiver enough real estate to establish possession, and the defense understanding how to use the boundary.
Motioning him from the slot right. Here he is to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Jets make the play that should win them this game.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Set. Go.
Now a give on the counter. And he's got it up to midfield and into Browns territory. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go.
They go right back to Hall. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Now a timeout's called, Cleveland using its second. And they'll have just 1 left to burn now.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Third down give to Hall. And he hits a wall at the line and goes nowhere. Now the Browns spend their final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. And this is the second time he's been brought on to kick it. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback.
Ready, set.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Get up.
Back to throw. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Sauce Gardner with the INT. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. You get a pick 6. You get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Evans now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, this is going to be the final play of the game.
Let's go now.
They'll run here on 1st down. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. So it's a road win for the Jets. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for my partner, Brock Huard, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody. It's a well-earned win for the Jets, as with that, we'll sign off from Cleveland.